Imagine two children. One grows up confident, calm, and independent. The other struggles with anger, insecurity, and constant self-doubt. Same world, same opportunities. So what made the difference? The way they were raised. Because without realizing it, every parent follows a certain style. Some parents control everything. Some give complete freedom. Some try to balance both, and some aren't really there at all. Psychologists have identified 4 main parenting styles, and each one shapes a child's brain, behavior, and future in completely different ways. And recently, researchers have even identified a 5th style, one that most parents don't even realize they're using. So to understand how these styles really affect a child, let's follow the lives of 4 children, each raised in a very different home. Authoritarian parenting. Maya's parents love her, but they believe strict discipline is the only way to raise a good child. In their home, rules are clear, and they are not questioned. When Maya cries, she's told to stop immediately. When she asks why, she's sent to her room. When she makes a mistake, privileges are taken away. So Maya learns something very early. Stay quiet, follow the rules, don't express too much. She becomes the perfect child, obedient, well-behaved, and responsible. But inside, something is missing. She stops listening to her own thoughts. Her feelings feel unsafe. Her voice slowly disappears. As she grows up, she struggles to make decisions. She looks for approval before every choice. Her life looks perfect from the outside, but inside she feels disconnected. She did everything right, but somewhere along the way, she lost herself. Permissive parenting. Liam's story. Liam's parents adore their son so deeply that they believe love means never denying him anything. They provide unlimited freedom and avoid the word no at all costs. Liam exercises complete control over his environment. If he refuses to walk, someone carries him. If he demands dessert before dinner, he receives it. If he wants to play video games until midnight, no one intervenes. He develops without experiencing boundaries or consequences. He never learns to navigate disappointment or regulate his impulses. Because every desire was immediately satisfied, he becomes a poor loser who struggles when things don't go his way. As he matures, Liam frequently acts without considering others. He doesn't recognize his own limits or understand why people won't accommodate him the way his parents always did. His unlimited childhood freedom becomes adult entitlement. Authoritative parenting. Elena's story. Elena's parents honor her needs while maintaining the children require freedom within reasonable boundaries. Elena can play freely, but when finished, she helps restore order. She enjoys treats, but only on designated days. Screen time is capped at 30 minutes daily. Conflicts arise, but her parents listen to Elena's perspective before establishing rules. They don't negotiate boundaries, nor do they resort to bribes or punishments. Elena learns that some things are challenging, but her parents provide unwavering support as she works through difficulties. She develops resilience, the capacity to endure hardship while pursuing her interests and passions. In school, she confidently voices her opinions respectfully. In free time, she expresses emotions authentically and behaves naturally. As an adult, Elena only accepts rules after understanding their purpose. She's learned to think critically while respecting appropriate authority. She trusts herself because her parents trusted her development. Neglectful parenting. Sophie's story. Neglectful parents exist in name only, absent from their children's daily lives. Sophie frequently feels invisible. She experiences total freedom to do anything, possesses vivid imagination, but receives no feedback, affection, acknowledgement, or basic attention. She realizes that her actions don't matter because no one is watching anyway. This absence of attention creates an absence of self-trust and trust in others. She develops insecure attachment patterns, struggles to form healthy relationships, and constructs a profoundly negative self-image. To escape feeling unworthy of love, she attempts to feel nothing at all, Emotional numbness becomes her survival strategy. Of all parenting styles, neglect produces the most damaging outcomes. Children need to matter to someone. When they don't, the wound runs deep. The fifth style, over-involved parenting. In recent decades, researchers identified a fifth pattern, over-involved parenting, sometimes called helicopter or snowplow parenting. These parents insert themselves into every dimension of their child's existence. Helicopter parents hover constantly, micromanaging each decision. Snowplow parents clear every obstacle from their child's path before it can become a challenge. Because these children aren't permitted to attempt difficult tasks independently, they never develop problem-solving capabilities or frustration tolerance. Research indicates these children avoid challenging problems, lack persistence, and may even procrastinate as an unconscious protest when faced with demanding tasks. They've been conditioned to expect someone else to solve their difficulties. They reach adulthood without the fundamental confidence that comes from overcoming obstacles through their own effort. What research tells us. An important note: most parenting research relies on self-reported data and was conducted primarily in Western countries. The observed effects may vary in controlled studies or across different cultural contexts worldwide. Parenting doesn't occur in a vacuum. Culture, economics, and individual child temperament all play significant roles in developmental outcomes. Guidance for parents. Psychologist Diana Baumrind, who originally developed this framework, offered this guidance. Successful parenting requires balancing demandingness with responsiveness. To this, we can add educator Maria Montessori's wisdom: never help a child with a task at which they feel they can succeed. The authoritative approach, combining warmth with structure, offering support while allowing struggle, providing love alongside limits, consistently produces the strongest outcomes across multiple measures: academic success, emotional health, social competence, and life satisfaction. But parenting isn't about rigidly adhering to a category. It's about understanding these patterns and making conscious choices that serve your unique child in specific situations. Closing. The question isn't which style you should adopt completely. The question is, are you providing both warmth and boundaries? Are you responsive to your child's needs while teaching them to handle life's difficulties? Children need to feel loved unconditionally and learn that actions have consequences. They need freedom to explore and guidance when they lose their way. They need to struggle sometimes and know you're there when they need support. That balance, difficult as it is to maintain, is what builds children into adults who trust themselves, connect with others, and navigate life's challenges with resilience. Your parenting doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be present, intentional, and balanced.